In my country, El Salvador, when you mix a beautiful sunrise and the sun rays cross over the roof of my ranch, when the pouch, the hat, and the basket get ready to go out, when you blend the sound that fire does when it hugs lumber with its heat, my mother placing the jug next to the griddle, when a kiss blows the scent that holds part of our history and culture. That's the way a beautiful tradition is born. Café de El Salvador. Since 1742, coffee has been through the years one of the main sources of labor and a primal pillar of our economy. From its sowing to its marketing, it has allowed our Salvadorian family to get involved in each of these processes, being the commitment and experience of those industrious hands that have given our coffee that privileged place in the international scope, which is the process that this delicious product takes before you can enjoy it. It all begins in specialized vivariums that allows us to control the quality of the cultivating seed. Then the trees are transplanted, giving them all the care they need to deliver a grain of excellent quality. Afterwards, the coffee tree grows under the nursing of beautiful maquilisua trees, conacaste, copinos, cortés blanco and others that provide shade and are at the same time shelter of migrating birds, orchids, bees and butterflies that rival in beauty next to the white blanket and sweet smell of flowering. Time passes and the little grains peep, grow, and ripen. The time has come for its harvesting and selection before its delivery and waiting. And as a treasure that is, it's taken to the reception basins where the brokerage process begins. The wet brokerage process consists in to produce the pulping to leave a grain that is deposited in fermentation tanks. Hours later, it's taken to drying patios where it is extended under the sunlight. When it dries, it is known as parchment coffee because it's covered by a shell of yellowish tone. Now is when the threshing process begins, which consists in separating or shelling the grain from the parchment to make the selection by hand, separating defective grains, leaving only the best ones, those that comply with international quality standards. Having done all this process, the coffee grain is ready for packing and exporting, transporting it in containers to the ships that take them to their final destination. Different techniques and knowledge make of the next step the difference in scent, flavor, and a body of a good coffee. Is the process of coffee toasting and grinding. We are proud of the process that our coffee is submitted to. We know how to harvest it, care for it, select it, process it, and now also evaluate its high standards. That's why we've created the Escuela de Café de El Salvador, where local and foreign students learn how to gauge the quality of what our land produces. Our goal being to become the most important training and coaching center on a regional level. Our school teaches specialized courses in toasting, cupping, and barismo. For Salvadorians, coffee's produce symbolizes our roots. It is the flavor of a lot of work and improvement dreams. It is a welcome to our country and the representation of our town, our people, outside our borders. For Salvadorians, coffee's produce symbolizes the beginning and end of a good day. Life shared between fauna and flora. A pause, smiles, and friendship.
Un día, primero Dios, has de quererme un poquito. Yo levantaré el ranchito en que vivamos los dos. ¿Qué más pedir? Con tu amor, mi rancho, un árbol, un perro, y enfrente el cielo y el cerro, y el cafetalito en flor. Alfredo Espino, poeta salvadoreño.